Hey, what's up guys? I wanted to do a quick video on the difference between the New American Standard, the Allan Silverline, or I think that's what it's called, Silverline, the readers. This one is a navy blue. I'll have it up for sale pretty soon, I think, because I don't think I can really afford to keep it, considering that I have one that's very similar to it. So this one is navy blue goatskin with silver stamping and silver gilding, as well as silver ribbons. This is a semi-yap, but it's interesting. Here you can see it doesn't quite touch for the most part, except for maybe over here at the very edge. But over here on this side, it's actually touching all the way. Right here specifically, and then for the most part, until you get to this part, it starts separating. So the yap starts out pretty wide over here, and then as you go this way, it shortens a little bit. Nothing out of the ordinary that happens when you're cutting things by hand, and you try to do it as best as you can, but nobody's perfect, so still a really nice Bible. It's, I believe, calfskin lined. It's navy blue as well. And it's got silver under, or blue under silver gilding. And surprisingly, the bleed through is very minimal. I thought it was going to be a little bit worse. But it's pretty nice, actually. Take a look at it there. Now, one thing that I did think was weird is that the blue dye here under the gilding, it starts to whiten out when it gets out here. It's almost white. It's kind of weird. And besides that, it is a very nice Bible. I'd say good for pastors or teachers, because it's verse by verse. All the verses start on a new line right there. And the ghosting isn't that bad, and the font is pretty big. It's not huge, but it's on the larger side. I'm not sure what the font is actually. It looks like maybe a 10 or so. It's got some nice lined paper at the end. The maps are in really thin paper, I just noticed that. So here's a lined paper, and it's nice. It looks like it's college ruled, which is the thinner kind, which is nice because then you can fit more writing in there, as opposed to the wide ruled paper. It's got a few white blank pages here at the beginning. Doesn't lay 100% flat, but it's pretty good, pretty close. Good enough to read like that. This is in Genesis 44. Closer you get, the more it wants to close, of course. Here's in the beginning. So it's not flat, you know, but it's definitely good enough. There are some Bibles that do lay completely flat, but they're very rare. It's not an easy thing to do. So I wanted to compare that with my Bible that I use to teach out of. And that's this one. This is essentially the same Bible, and I do want to compare it. I'll bring the other one back out in a little bit. Here's the spine so I blind stamped it. It's got a full yap all around. It overlaps just a little bit all around. It's got red ribbons here. They're not exactly the same color. There is a difference, but it is pretty nice. They're both red. So this is a red goat skin with a black, I think, sheepskin, if I remember correctly. It was a while ago that I rebound this, but recently I redid the spine. It used to look differently. Back when I didn't have a stamping tool, I used to do raised letters here. So I think you used to say NASB, and then I had a G at the bottom for my last name. Now I stamped it here. I even put, I don't know if you can see it because it's so light, but it says large print, ultra thin right there. And NASB right there, Holy Bible right there, and then Guerrero, my last name. You can see the grain there. It's very. It looks like it's natural. I don't know. It's not very pronounced. It's very very light. This one probably not gonna stay down as well as the other one. Yeah, you can already see it wants to close. Yeah, not quite as good as the other one. So that's definitely a win for the Allan. But the paper is a little bit better, I'd have to say. The bleed through is less. That's what I love about this Bible. And this is a 2003 printing of the large print ultra thin. Printed in China. This one has some, oh yeah. Another difference here is this one has glossy, thick paper for the maps. The other one had thinner paper. It was a little bit thicker than the Bible paper, but thinner than these. And most Bibles have these thicker papers here. And it has a few blank pages at the end. But yeah, this is the main one that I use when I teach the youth group at my church. The paper is wider than the other one. I'll bring the other one out to compare it with. Has the same layout, and the pages are the same. So right here, I don't know if you can see it. That's a 935, and it's the same book, same layout. Everything's the same still. So this one's the paper is a little bit on the yellow side. It's still, I would still say this is white, not cream. But in comparison, it's not quite as white. I think you can see in the video that this is more of a white, like pure white, and this one's like an off-white. As far as the thickness goes, mine is a little bit thicker. So there's that to consider. I would say if you could find, if you want one in new condition, you're better off going with the Allan, just because these are very rare, and especially in new condition without any writing and everything. So you're better off with this one. You just buy it and it's all good to go. With this one, you run the risk of maybe there's writing inside. Even if they say that it's a new condition, you might have to send it back. Or the cover might not be doing so well because it's so old, from 2003, and you might have to rebind it. And then by the time you rebind it and you pay for the Bible itself and everything, the cost will end up being too much in comparison to this. I'm not sure how much this goes for. I think a little over $200 or something. American. The covers, the red one's a little more flexible. You can fold it into like a little, you can roll it up into like a little taco here, whereas this one, it's a little bigger of a taco. You couldn't do a thin roll here just because it's not as flexible. Thickness wise, it's also a little bit, just ever so thicker for the blue one. Yeah, besides that, they're pretty much the same Bible. I like this one better, not for the cover itself, but just the paper is a little bit nicer in my opinion. Of course, this is all my opinion. Someone else might have a different opinion. But even though I do like this one better, I would say this is a very good Bible too. And if you're looking for this layout, then I'd say this is the way to go, just to save yourself time and money and effort in trying to find one. What else? Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, the grain here is also, I think it's also natural grain, but it's more like a pebble look, whereas this one's more of a just, I don't think it's a river grain, but just lines, just really random. Let's see if you can really see there's some lines here and here, and then there's some underneath that almost. It's all over the place. It's a really nice goatskin. The tooling in this one is really nice though. I really like it. It's deep, and it's not going anywhere. I like ribs more though. I put ribs on mine just because that's how I like it. You can see it right there. Whereas this one has the tooled lines all the way across. Well, if you guys have any questions regarding this Bible, these Bibles, go ahead and ask in the comment section, or you can send me a message, or if you're a friend on Facebook, you can send me something there. If you want a Bible rebound, please let me know. Yeah, thanks for watching. God bless.